What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. Today we're going to talk about the horror comedy Freaky. It was released by Blumhouse November 13th, 2020, and it was directed by Christopher Landon, who, he's done films like Happy Death Day to You, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones, and Burning Palms. This had a budget of $6 million, and it made over $18.1 million at the box office. It was a pretty good success. It stars Vince Vaughn. And yeah, so Freaky is basically there's a girl who's been picked on in high school and stuff, and then a ruthless killer comes to kill her with a sacred Mayan dagger that ends up actually having powers to switch their bodies. So after he stabs her, the magic works and it switches their bodies. So the teenage girl is in the killer's body, and then the killer's in the teenage girl's body, and then they have to, with the help of the girl's friends, they basically have to try to figure out a way to get them to switch back and stuff, while the killer's still on a killing spree as her. Overall, this is pretty much, it's been done before, this film, quite a bit. It's quite a lot like Freaky Friday, the original, and the Disney remake of it. So this one has like a little horror take on it. And overall, it was a fun little movie. It's way more gorier than I thought it was going to be. And I thought the story and stuff was pretty much a standard story. It wasn't really like anything over the top or anything. Basically, the writer-director, Christopher Landon, he's known for taking something and adding like horror elements to it to make it enhance the experience and stuff. But overall, it still was fun. They definitely incorporate a lot of good comedy in it. Like I said, it's very gory. The effects and stuff look pretty cool in it, and that nothing too bad there. The cinematography and everything's good and everything, and the acting is actually pretty well done too. The lead chick, she's pretty good at playing her character. It's just the way the character was written, after the novelty of the killer being in her body wears off and stuff. She doesn't really have much to work with and stuff, but overall she does a really good job. But the highlight of the whole movie is Vince Vaughn acting as a teenage girl. They definitely use this to his strength, and that he definitely comes back as sort of like a return to form, basically, of his old comedy style days. And yeah, it was really good seeing him in something like this. You don't really see him in films like this very often, and he was definitely the highlight of it. They definitely worked his character in the story really well, and he does a really good job at portraying like a teenage girl in a big guy's body. He's 6'4", so yeah. And there's tons of good moments and stuff with him, and he definitely plays a menacing killer too. When he's just the killer, he definitely plays a good violent killer. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I think they probably could have used his comedy chops maybe a little bit more, but overall it was still really good. I think the most flaws with this film is going to be the story and the writing. That's where most of it is. It's pretty standard, like I said, so it's nothing like over the top. They could have done a lot more with it, but they definitely played it safe, and it still makes for an entertaining film to watch. So it's definitely better than I was expecting it, and overall I thought it was a decent enough film. It was better than I was expecting, so I'm going to give Freaky a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, it's on Netflix right now, at least the Canadian one. I'll link a trailer down below so you can check that out if you haven't seen it yet. And also, link down below is my Instagram, that's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories have the film title hashtag and subgenre film hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first diary to watch the films. And also have Twitter now. That's at reviews_Derek. So follow me on one of those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video. Share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also if you have any films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And I'll review anything on any streaming sites and stuff too. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, somewhat like this. classic films and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to go into B-movie territory next. We're going to be checking out Carnosaur, the Roger Corman classic next. So I'm feeling a good creature feature. So yeah, we'll check that one out next. But in the meantime, watch out for all those crazy girls out there. You never know if it's actually a killer or not. I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.